the university director. 7 County Cumberland DeKalb representative, and several other counties. For 21 years, Shantae was a speech communication professor, have taught at Middle Tennessee State University, Monroe State Community College, and Tennessee State University. She has a BA in speech communication, a Master of Science in Mass Communication in ED, Education Administration Certification in Nonprofit Management for the Institute of Government Tennessee, and currently working on her ED dissertation in educational leadership, which focuses on the migration and intersections of giftedness and out-of-book Black girls. Her experience working in higher ED ranked K through 12 are assisting anyone aspiring to become a better communicator. She has an intense experience that includes communication, organizing, training, and coaching. She is an excellent communicator and uses a variety of communication tools in leadership training and communication. With students and education professionals, Shantae enjoys entertaining and cooking for her family. During all holidays, she loves all things faith, food, and fashion, especially decor and traveling. Please welcome in Reverend Shantae Taylor.
Excellent job, sweetheart. Thank you. Nothing beats a fail but a try. Nothing beats a fail but a try. Nothing beats a fail but a try. Failure is not an option for you. Turn to your friend to your left and say, failure is not an option for you. Turn to your other friend on the right and tell them giving up and giving in are not options for you. Now I want you to place your hand on your own heart, and that's parents included, faculty and staff. And I want you to tell yourself, giving in and giving up isn't an option for me. There are not any of these options that I've listed or that we've shared today that are for us. We will not fail because we will try. We will not give up and we will not give in. We will exceed the expectation. Historically and recently, we see many Black individuals, such as Claudette Colvin, who is a 15-year-old who refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery bus in Alabama. She was the first one before Rosa Parks. We see Annie Lee Cooper, who played a crucial part in the 1965 Selma voting rights movement. We see Jesse Owens, a track and field athlete who set a world record in the 1936 Olympics in Berlin. We see Bessie Coleman, the first licensed Black female pilot. We see Ann Lowe, one of America's most influential clothing designers. We see Gil Scott-Heron, the godfather of rap. Common and Kendrick Lamar have sampled his music. We see Nipsey Hussle, an American rapper, an entrepreneur, and he was an activist. We see Chance the Rapper, an American rapper as well, and a humanitarian who seeks to support youth through education and arts in Chicago. And then we see Lil Bree, an American rapper and a community activist right here in your own neighborhood, here in Nashville. Each of these Black Americans overcame limitations, oppression, glass ceilings, horrible treatment, and poor behaviors. And some were even killed while making amazing contributions to society. Black folks have been the most vulnerable and ostracized group of people in the universe. But I came by today. Though there are many who may have said, oh, they would fail miserably, wouldn't they? Not make it or not even try to. There are many people that are expecting every single one of you, those here on the stage, those here in the band, those in the audience, my dancers up front, that are saying, I truly wish they wouldn't make it. But I stopped by just to tell you today that there is a way and a foolproof reassurance that you won't fail. So you may say, well, Miss Topher, or Miss Red, I got married, I'm sorry, I forget that every time. What is the key to success? I'm glad you asked. You must believe in you. There's power in belief. There's power in your dreams. There's power that is waiting to unleash itself from your very core. It's not found in social media. I'm so sad to tell you that. It's not found in a celebrity. It's not found in a makeup artist. It's not found in a YouTuber. It's not found in an IG influencer. No rapper, no TikTok artist, TikTok. And yeah, y'all, we might need some TikToks. And no Snapchat person. None of those personalities will help you get there. They're just a gauge, just a moment in time. Nobody puts the bad stuff going on in their life on social media. They only want you to see the good. I do believe that social media, watching social media, it can be healthy if there is a balance in there. I love to watch Instagram. I love to watch YouTube. I'm even on Facebook, y'all, every Saturday when I can with my lives. But I will tell you this. I came to the realization that as I began to watch all of the people on Instagram and all of the people on Snapchat and all of the people on TikTok, that I was missing something. I was missing out on fulfilling my own goals. I was missing out on minding my own business. And ultimately, I was not living out my own dreams. And so as I recognize the importance of the resilience of your theme today, I began to research Black folks that overcame obstacles and that were resilient. And as I sat with the struggles they faced, I began to understand their strength. As I sat with the pain they endured, I began to find my peace. As I sat with the fear that they had, I found my freedom and my own fierceness. As I sat with the hardships they faced, I found my hope. As I sat with the despair and disappointment, I found my dignity. As I sat with the humiliation that they endured, I found my humility. As I sat with their desires, I began to find my dreams. I sat with the barriers that they had to cross, and I found my beliefs. This process led me to thinking about my 102-year-old great-grandmother. When she passed away, can you hear me? I began to think about those dreams that I had. And I began to tell myself, how are you going to believe in your own self, Shantae? So then I began to think about my 102-year-old great-grandmother, Granny Rose. And I wrote this piece that will always remind me of her. Shut that front door. You either gonna stay in or you gonna stay out. Don't keep coming in and out of my house like that. Either y'all gonna stay out in the yard or you gonna get back inside. And if you come in, you're gonna stay still. This I believe in my great Granny Rose's front porch. See, that front porch had a couch, and that couch was tethered and it had plastic on it. And on that couch, we would sit and we would laugh, and my aunties and my uncles would come on that front porch and share everything. You knew everybody's business on that front porch. This I believe in my great Granny Rose's front porch. See, when you came to Granny Rose's house, she taught you something on that front porch that I could never get out of a book, that I could never get from a school building. She taught me how to treat others and to love everybody. She taught me how to be kind. She taught me how to listen. She taught me how to cook. On that front porch, she taught me the power of femininity. On that front porch, she taught me faith. It's on that front porch that I began to believe in who she was even the more. See, my great Granny Rose, she wasn't a prolific writer. She wasn't even educated. But I'll tell you, on that front porch, I learned more from her than I learned from all the years I've been in college and in school. It's on my great Granny Rose's front porch that I began to believe in myself and I began to believe in others. So she was the woman who would cook for the entire neighborhood, and all the pastors and all the neighbors stopped to her house to eat every day. She had 10 kids, but they never went without. She fed the neighborhood, she fed the neighbors, she fed everybody in the community. It was on that front porch that I began to understand resilience, what it meant to fight through, what it meant to push forward. It's on my great Granny Rose's front porch where I began to believe. This I believe in my great Granny Rose's front porch. I want each of you today to understand that it may not be a front porch, but there's someone in your life that is showing you how to believe. And if you don't have that someone in your life, look around this room. You got teachers, administrators, staff that are teaching you and showing you how to believe. This I believe in every single one of you in this room. Have a beautiful afternoon.